quick video is a good video. Let's do this. I've been meaning to do this egg health video for a while now. Now that I've used my egg props, I should really be doing like that, like egg health. All right, let's put this away. Let me just put the eggs back in the fridge. Okay, so in previous videos, I told you about how I did a round of IVF and also been trying to conceive naturally for many years. And I did work out why I had this unexplained infertility. That's in the previous video. I'll put a link up here, or you can watch it at the end of this and it will all make sense. Regardless of that, this looks out of control, right? Everything that's sitting in front of me, it looks really crazy and out of control. I'm gonna go through stuff that I'm taking now, stuff that I take for other reasons. I do cycle some of this. I forgot one. I already know that I've forgotten one here. I've forgotten two. I've forgotten vitamin C and magnesium already. So that's a great start. Okay. All right, I'm gonna move it all aside, and then as we go, I'm gonna tell you the stuff that I'm taking now. This is all the stuff for egg health. So basically, this, I know this seems really extreme. This is not for the person that will fall pregnant easily and just is young. This is for people that, okay, this is only what I do. So I've got to say the disclaimer first that I don't, this is just what I do. Okay, so I am 37, turning 38 this year, and I've been trying to conceive for a long time, but also I'm someone that I think anyone, when you're over the age of 35, you probably want to be doing this stuff. Or unless you've had your AMH, which is your anti-Müllerian hormone, tested, which a fertility specialist will send you to get your AMH levels tested. That doesn't tell us about the quality of your eggs, but it's just a blood test. You do have to pay out of pocket for it in Australia, but it just tells you a rough guide of how many eggs you've got left, which can be pretty distressing, because after I did that test, I don't know, it actually just made me stress out even more. Yeah, and I saw a, what's the people for the hormones, the endocrinologist. The endocrinologist sent me to get my AMH level done, and it came back and it was actually kind of on the low end, and she said to me that I should be knowing I was single, she said I should be trying to conceive every month. And I was like, okay, well, basically I cried all the way home and freaked the out, okay? I don't want you guys to freak out. So sometimes knowing too much actually makes you freak out. So, and I've read everything, and I've over-educated myself on this, but you kind of have to. You kind of end up knowing a lot about this when you're going through it firsthand. I'm gonna show you the best way for me to do this. Let's just get straight into it. I can't do all of this. I used to be lazy, and I used to try to take vitamins one at a time in the morning, and it was too hard. And if it's too hard, I just can't do it. So you want to get yourself one of these. I think it was like $2 from the, you know, one of those shops. Look how yellow my tan looks. Oh wow, it's just part of being an Oompa Loompa. Okay, so you want to get one of these. I'm going to move all of this aside, and then I'm going to tell you about the stuff I'm taking now. I don't know the full reason for everything. There's things that I wasn't taking, and then my new fertility specialist said you should be taking blah 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 blah. I was like, okay, this is going to cost me a bit. Okay, I will talk about, let me tell you if you want to know where I get all of this from. Let's move it all aside. I find it cheapest if I'm organized. I get it on iHerb. I've got an app on my phone. It comes from America. The prices are better. There is so much more range to choose from. Whereas perfect example, I needed to be on melatonin. This is for egg health, and Australia has only just started stocking it now, and I needed to be on this way before my first IVF cycle, which was over a year ago now. For your eggs, if you're trying to conceive, or if you have an upcoming IVF cycle or just trying to conceive naturally, the eggs that I make now, this is very easy to explain, but I'm not good at explaining things. The eggs that I make now will be ovulated in 90 days time. So the eggs that I'm ovulating now is whatever I did 90 days ago. So you need 3 months, basically. You want to start taking this stuff 3 months before you start trying to fall pregnant. Yeah, it's a lot easier for men. I think men and sperm is about 60 days to help their stuff. Women, for our egg quality and egg health, just letting you know also, if you do your AMH level with a doctor, you really need an endocrinologist or a fertility specialist, because your normal GP doesn't really know about this stuff. Don't freak out if it's a low number, because this is when the vitamins come into play for that. All right, let's get started. I'm going to go through the stuff that I just take and my fertility specialist told me to take. All right, just roll on in. Okay, I take a B, vitamin B. I just take a super B complex. So I then go to my little tray. That one's done. These are the things I'm taking now at the moment. Vitamin D. Heaps of us are vitamin D deficient, so I pop 2 of these in for each day. Vitamin E. I take a prenatal vitamin. There's heaps of different ones of these available, and there's really, really expensive ones, there's cheaper ones. I get this one on iHerb and I like it. It's I can't have something with folic acid in it. That's another thing I'll tell you about in one sec. I'll do my version of folic acid that I have. So this is a prenatal. You need to be taking this before you try to conceive as well. Okay, I've been advised to take folinic acid. So I don't want to say this wrong. My body has a condition called, it's the MTHFR. It's the motherfucker, sorry, gene. And that's something else that your fertility specialist will test you for. There's different mutations of this gene. It means that my body can't convert. So folic acid is a synthetic form of methylfolate. And if you have the MTHFR gene, your body can't convert folic acid into folate or methylfolate. I'm probably not explaining properly. Anyway, get that tested. Just get it tested. This is just what I have to have. More egg health stuff, evening primrose oil. I think evening primrose oil is also good for ovulation. The really important one for egg health is your CoQ10. This is an antioxidant. So, and if in doubt, like taking these vitamins, it's just gonna make you feel better. And yes, it is actually really expensive. All right, magnesium. I do take magnesium. I'm not gonna fit this in here today. I just put that near my water, and sometimes I'll try, so I've got the hiccups, I'll try have magnesium at night time because they say it's meant to help you relax and sleep. That doesn't really work for me, but so magnesium, so let's pretend that we've put that in there. Okay, this is liquid iodine. This is to help my thyroid. This is just something I do. If you're iodine deficient, it can be hard to fall pregnant as well. So that's got something to do with your thyroid. But if you see an endocrinologist, not a normal GP, an endocrinologist will test your thyroid hormones and all this stuff. So I do like a squirt of this into my water. You can't even taste it, so it's fine. So I'm not gonna like squirt it in. Let's just put it to this part. Melatonin, I'm not gonna put that in here. I only take I take one, maybe two at night time. This is really good for egg health as well. I also don't have it here because I'm cycling off it at the moment, but royal jelly is really good for egg health. I don't have it, it's just like in my bedroom somewhere. Melatonin. Okay, these I'm cycling through. I learned about these. I think I can almost, I think that's it. That's it. So that's what I'm taking at the moment. So I can close this up because these ones are for ovulation, not egg health. So I'm cycling off these at the moment. Now, and that's me, just one of these every morning. Plus vitamin C. I have a couple of vitamin C. I just got them in my bedroom, and when I see them, when I'm running out the door, I just have them. Okay, these I learned about not from a doctor or anything. I watched another girl's video who had, I think she had PCOS, polycystic ovarian syndrome. So these are to help with ovulation. This is, I think I'm ovulating okay at the moment, so I'm not taking these. It gets really expensive and there's just too much to take. Like, I'm sure other doctors will tell people to take other things, but there's so much you can do, but it's hard to like do all of it. So this is an inositol. I can't really say it properly, but I'll show you that one. See if it focuses. It won't focus on this. That's that one. I'm seeing if it focuses. And berberine, which is, this is meant to help for ovulation. Let's see if that does. One other vitamin I'm going to tell you about, which I've kind of stopped taking now, but maca or maca, Americans say maca powder is really good for fertility. I'm not going to do that accent. So if you're not Australian, we say all our stuff, we pronounce it all differently. So sorry if I sound like a bogan. Everybody, when you like read about like what's good for fertility, everything you read, all the stuff on YouTube, everything you watch, they all say that maca powder, maca tablets is like amazing for fertility. There's so many people that were like, I started taking maca and I fell pregnant. Like, there's so much of that. So I was having it, and then honestly, like, it didn't work. Didn't fall pregnant, so I kind of just gave up on that. And I had powder form of that as well, and was putting it in my smoothies, because it's like, they say even for men it's really good. Like, they tell you like maca is like, you know, we did this, fell for, anyway, it didn't work for me. So honestly, this is really good for you, it's good for your health, but we're just gonna like roll that one away because it's just didn't really do the trick for me. But it is good for health anyway. That's about it. Look at my plethora of vitamins here. Okay, that's all done. So that's it. I'll have a think about, actually, why don't you guys pop down below in the comments what you want me to talk about next. Don't forget to like and subscribe and share this video, or tag anyone that you think it might help. Yeah, I'll try work on something really soon and get something else up in the next week. I'll wait to see if there's any feedback and see if there's anything that you guys want to talk about down below. Alright, bye. Bye guys.